Okay, I think this works. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this resistor here, and as we see this component, we take a look at the properties, and we see it is in the Altium content vault, which is not what we want, because this means Altium is managing this component, not Altium 365. So we have no control over it when it's here. So we're going to assume this is the part number, and we'll take a copy of that, and we're going to see if we can find this in the MPS. And it looks like it exists in the MPS. I am not making any comments as to whether this is the right part. I think it's probably okay. And we're going to say save to my workspace, all right? And now we have this other dialog here, and we're going to pick resistor. And we have to wait a few seconds here for Altium to transfer the parameters. We want to check this entire list, right? So this entire list is checked. And then we go over to models, and we're going to check this entire list. So we have, looks like the schematic symbol and 4 land patterns for it, and we have some data sheets. And we click OK. And it looks like it kind of created the components the correct way, where pin 1 is over here and pin 2 is over here. And before we save this, we're going to edit this monstrosity that we got from Altium. So here we have no need to display this pin 1, so we turn that off. We have no need to display pin 2, we turn that off. And then we go back to properties. We make sure it's an R. It looks like it has a name of star. I don't know if I like the name of star, but we're not displaying it, so that's okay. And we're going to take a look at the parameters. And the parameters will be loaded later, so that's okay too. And then we can save this. Okay, so I don't know if these land patterns are acceptable or not. We can inspect them later, but for the time being they're there. We can take a brief look to see if the 3D model is there. Looks like the 3D model is there. And now we can copy this name again, because we will need it shortly, and then we can just save. And release. And I realize this is a very simple part, but this is all that's needed to demonstrate this. And now, keep in mind, we're going to take a look at this again. We're going to go, this is Altium Content Vault, so that's not what we want. So we go into components, we type in the part number that we used, and it looks like here's our part. We say place, and it takes a few seconds for it to realize that this component is actually on the server because it's a new component. Okay. There's our component. That's not where I wanted to put it. So there's our component. These are both the same. We can delete them. And we can insert the new component that was created the right way. And we can now take a look at the location of this component, and it says VE retechnology for the source. So it is okay, and we're going to do another little check here, and we see we have a part source and it's green. So we're good on this, and you can take some time to arrange these somewhere where you like to move them on grid, since they appear to be off grid. Okay, and you're done. And now you should save your schematics. And we are now done with that component. To finish this process, you should go over to Tools, Annotation, Annotate Schematics, Update, Accept, Validate, Execute, Close. Wait for it to update. And then you can click Close. And now you're done. And now you can save to server. And that's it.